it's Denise with Wonderbar Crafts. Today I'm going to do a little tutorial on how to make a quad tag. I showed those in my flip through for my friend's cookbook journal, and I got asked to do a how-to on them, so I'm going to go, and I promised to go ahead and do it, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to do that. So what I went ahead and did was I printed out 4 tags, 4 like tags. So to do this, they don't have to be this big. I just did them this big so that you guys could see a better illustration of how to do it versus doing a little itty bitty tag. So, but they can be any size you want. They can be any shape, so long as all 4 of them are the same shape. So, and I went ahead and cut them out and distressed them. I printed these out on 60-pound, the Hammermill 60-pound cover. So, and I kind of like them because they're still, it's a little bit heavier than normal paper, but not quite as thick as the cardstock, because once you put them together, it does become thicker and a little heavier. So, keep that in mind when you print out your tags, or use a different, I don't know, you can use like the manufactured tags that you can buy in bulk. You could also use those if you wanted. So, like I said, I went ahead and printed all 4 and inked them, so you guys didn't have to watch me do that. But I am going to put a hole at the top so I can put some ribbon or whatever. So I'm just going to use my hole punch here. This way, I put them all together. That way, they're all the same. And there we go. And you can use your crocodile if you want, and you can put eyelets in there. I'm not going to with this one. I don't think I need to. Besides, I don't like all the big bulk it causes at the top when you fold these all up and glue them together. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some little reinforcers, and I buy these little Avery's, and I pre-ink them. That way, I just run my sponge, my little, and just run it over the top to get some ink in different colors on them. Everybody getting ready for the new year. Me, I'm just going to be sitting up here in my craft room. I don't know. I might go to my mom's. Because pretty much all the kids are gone or off with their friends or whatever for New Year's. So it just kind of leaves me and my mom. And I'm not a big drinker. I will have a glass of wine or champagne on occasion, but not a big drinker. So having, I don't really go to holiday parties or anything like that. So I don't know. I might swing by my mom's and see what she's up to. But she typically goes to bed pretty early. So I don't know. I'll just probably sit in my craft room and craft all night. Alright, so essentially what you want to do is, the idea behind this tag is to have all 4 of these together and folded so that they fold in half. So we will need to, you can either fold them in half by yourself without a score. It's totally up to you how you want to do it. Me, I want to score them so that, because sometimes I tend to fold crooked. So, and I know that these are a 4-inch across tag. So I'm just going to score. And I know this is longer than my board, but I'll just flip it over. And really, the time-consuming portion of this is the decorating and how you want to decorate it up or do whatever. Which is with most projects, right? It's the decorating portion that takes the longest. And so now I'm just ready to fold these. In fact, I've made these with, let's see if I got them. I showed these before with like the bubble top, because I have like a little tag punch. So, and I think it goes up to like a 2.5 inch, and I think this one's what, yeah, this one's a 2.5 inch. So you can do them with different tops on them if you want. You can make them smaller, shorter. You can make itty bitty tags if you want. Totally up to you. Okay, so now that they're folded, you can see this essentially is what we're going to do. Is we're going to decorate them, and then we're going to glue them so that they all go together into one big tag, and then you have 4 sides of it. So we can go ahead and start decorating. And I don't want to make this too long, so some of this I might speed up, some of it I might cut out, because I don't want to keep you guys here forever watching this. I'm sure you guys have other things to do. Let's see, with this one, I got that, I won that junk journal from my friend Allie. Hi, Allie. And she is the Cockney Crafter. And she had some really pretty eyelash trim. And I have never worked with eyelash trim before. I've seen it, but I'm always like, how are you going to knit with this fuzzy stuff? It's going to get all in your way, right? So, but when I seen that she had used it, and I loved it. So, I don't know. I want to somehow put some in here, because I've got a peacock feather, and it's kind of like real feathery. And let's see, and my craft desk is just, I've been working on so many different things. I'm starting to feel kind of crowded in, and I keep putting stuff away and then pulling it back out. And okay, I think I might, I don't know if I want to glue this. I know gluing it, okay, I might sew this on so it's on, because I'm just afraid gluing it might gunk it all up or make the string. So I'm going to sew that on, I think, there. Let's see. Okay. I might put a little tuck spot on there. So, and that's what I just did the same thing with the tags. I had bought some really pretty paper, peacock paper online through Etsy, and just made my own tags and stuff with them. Put that there as a little tuck spot, but I think we need a little something on it. I don't know. This is the hardest part, is just trying to figure out what you want to use to decorate with. So did everybody get what they wanted for Christmas? Hopefully lots and lots of crafting supplies, right? With these tags, when you decorate them, if you're going to do any sewing, I would suggest that you sew before you glue all the tags together, because once you do, the only place you're going to be able to sew is down the edges and possibly here, because once you get up here, you'll actually sew the tags together, and that's not what you want to do. So I've got like a big sewing table that folds out. It like folds back behind, so this area here is like behind my sewing machine, and I use it for like a little desk to craft, and then it opens to the side. I got a printer on this side, another open up side over there that has like trim and fabric and everything else on it, and it's a mess, and it's kind of driving me crazy. I don't know what the weather is like where you guys are at, but it is cold. It's like 29 degrees Fahrenheit here during the day. So we have officially gone into winter. We'll set that one aside to go and do sewing. Alright, what do I want to do with this one? And I don't want to cover up too much of the decoration, obviously, so I know, this is boring. You're like, come on, get on with it, Denise. We want to see how you do the tag. Like I said, I might speed some of this up, so I think what I'm going to do is I bought some of this Cosmic Shimmer, and it was expensive. There is a lady on Etsy who is out of Columbia, Missouri, so the shipping to get to me isn't long. And I guess she gets it, this is made in the UK. So, and I wanted to try it, because everyone says you use very little of it, which is true, but it kind of wets the paper a lot more than Fabri-Tac does, or Fabri-Flex, or I think Fabri-Tac and Fabri-Flex are the same things. And see, I don't like how the glue doesn't lay like flat on here. Maybe my snippet here. Snippet. Yeah. All right. Where are my? This is pretty bad. I always know where everything is, and this is driving me crazy. Hold on a second. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I had to move some stuff around and find my pinking shears here. Alright, I think I'm going to take a little bit of this snippet. you know, you can do your, obviously everyone has their own style, so you can decorate them how you want to. I think I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. Like I said, with this Cosmic Shimmer Glue, I like it, but, and it's great for little snippets or real fine areas, but I really like my Fabri-Tac for other stuff, so. Alright, tag 2 down. Now we're on 3. So, I really like the feathers on this tag. Thought about making a little mini tag to go in there. For a little tuck spot, I think. Yeah. Oh, monkey. That's enough. I got 2 little uber-duber puppies underneath my feet. And they like to get on each other over who gets the best spot under there. Oh, I love it. And do Allie's little trick here. I know she uses a little card that she does hers, but I think that is so cool. I need to make one of those little cards. She made like a little square card, and it has different size angles on it. So that, and then you just flip it over for whatever side you need and cut it off. And for some reason, this one, and I don't know if you guys have the same problem, but when I put my eyelets in with this, the backs of them stay kind of rough and I have to hammer them down. I don't like that. So I got the big one, and it's much better. Of course, I can stand up and I can put my weight on it, and it's a little better. Okay, what do I want? Okay, I think I want to use a little bit of this. And let's see, I think we need a little something else on there. Right, I need my glasses for this one. I got a new set coming, and can't wait because my last pair, I got the no line bifocal on them, and they were okay until I went to drive, and then I felt like a lot of vertigo, like really wonky driving with them, because I was not used to having to move my head up and down to adjust without seeing the line. And normally I wear contacts with just readers, like I am now, but you still need a pair of glasses. It says backup. So I got those, and they are on their way. I think they were supposed to be here today, but with all the holiday stuff, it doesn't surprise me. Everything's going to be backed up for a bit. I'm going to leave that like that. Okay. Because I think I got a plan for what I want to do after. Okay, so what are we going to do with the purple? Okay. Sorry, I'm getting really quiet. I'm trying to, I watch other people and they get quiet too, and it doesn't seem to bother me when they do, because I'm so busy watching what they're doing. It doesn't really bother me because I'm kind of getting quiet watching them as well. I don't know. Give me a second to think about this. Ay, ay, ay. You guys make funny noises too when you're crafting? I do. I think that one's good. I don't want to put too much on there, because sometimes I can get a little carried away and then they get really heavy. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to bore you with moving my camera over to my sewing machine. So I'm going to sew these, because I've kept you here long enough already. I'm going to sew these and then come right back. Okay, so now I'm back, and I did all my sewing. And as you can see, I sewed the eyelash trim on. That took a little bit of time. And I went ahead and made a little ribbon strip and put it on two sides of the tags, on two different tags. And just sewed on this one. Alright, so now we're ready to glue all our tags together, and I'm going to use Fabri-Tac for this. So let's see, we want to half one of our tags in half, and just glue that together. I don't quite understand the British or the European weights, because I know that they like to say GSM and all that stuff, and I'm assuming that that is weight. I could be wrong. But anyway, we just put our 2 tags together, whatever side you want, so that it looks like this. So when you open it, it looks like a tag. Okay, there's 1/2 done. So we'll set that aside, do our other half. Tag on top. Just kind of smash them together there. Make sure our seams on the inside match up. Sorry about that. Okay, so now we have 2 halves to our tag. And now what we're going to do is sandwich them together so that way you have a 4-sided tag. So, and like I said, I couldn't see anything like this online. I'm sure somebody's done this before. I can't imagine that this is the first time this has ever been done. But I could not find anything. But, and if you have, or you have a video and you see this one, I'm not trying to steal anybody's idea and not give them credit. It's just I have not seen it. I'm not calling it an original, my original or anything like that. It's just a quad 4-sided tag. So, pinch that in and pinch that in. Now, oh, and I did add a little bit of eyelash trim down here. It needed something, so I did add that too there. So I got a little tuck spot here that I want to put something in. And then, so that is our 4-sided tag. So when you open it, you've got 4 different options, 4 different writing areas that you want, you know, you can use. You can decorate it any way you want, obviously. It'll stand up on its own. And I want to put a little bit of ribbon or something. Oh, you know what I want to do? I think I'm going to put... Oh, I know this is going to be a long video. I'm sorry. Let's see. Which one do I want to use? Let's see. Maybe something like that. Or how about that one? Put a little dangle on the side, but I think okay, and then I think I need a little ball pin. plain on the side. There. I think. I don't know if I should put one on here or not. No. I think it looks good like this. Because then I have a plain side if I want it plain. I want to put a little bit of, there's my sorry. Okay, I'll put a little bit of this on the top. So, how I normally tie these is I fold it in half and I feed one through, hang it about even, pull it about even both sides. Then tuck that in there, open it up again so you can see the hole on the other side. So, see, I put it in through that, and then I'm going to open it, keep it tucked, pull it through, and take the lower end, the first one that we did, and tie a half knot, bring this one up, tie another half knot. There you go. Of course, you don't have to keep it this long if you don't want. I probably will trim it down a little bit. Let's see. And then I got some little snippets for my fabric rolls. You can just pull and tatter it a little bit. And that's it. I mean, how simple is that, right? Give it a little tatter look. Well, it probably wasn't that simple. I mean, it is pretty complex. And it is going to take a little time if you're decorating. But the great thing is, it's a 4-sided tag. It gives you plenty of place to journal. It's not just 2-sided. You can do so many different things in it. And let me see if I can show you how you put it in your journal. Okay, let's see. This one's probably really big for this particular journal, but if you have a tuck spot, you could just easily tuck it in, right? So that's pretty easy. Let's see if I can find a page that's a partial tuck in. Let's see, here we go. You got a page that's got like a fold out. You could paper clip that in. She thinks I have food again because she heard the jar open. Anything that sounds like food, she's running. What do you got? So, you can just paper clip it. You can also just tuck it on the end, but the problem I find with this is you've got quite a bit hanging out, you see. So it's not really recommended for a hangout unless you've got a shorter, a thinner tag. This is a 4-inch, so I'm going to end up with 2 inches hanging out. If you obviously did a smaller, like a 2-inch tag, you'd only have an inch hanging out or whatever, so it would work better with that. But, I don't know if I have anything else that you could... See, I put one in here. I have a little 4-sided one in here. So, with this one, see how it's small? It wouldn't be so bad hanging out. course, I think this is like 2-inch, but just some extra journaling space, you know. Oh, wrong paper clip. But anyway, like I said, I hope you guys have fun making them. Let me know what you think. I would love if you guys make these. Tag me and let me know, because I'd love to see what you guys come up with this. Even if you alter it, expand it, whatever. I just love to see it. So just let me know. Like the video if you liked it. Comment and share. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you next time, and we'll be doing some avocado dyeing. Talk to you later. Bye.